Hello to everyone and welcome back to FPL Animate. My name is Oded. In this video I will show how well did I do in Game Week 2 and what's my plans for Game Week 3. Transfers, captain choice and maybe different formation. So let's get to it. In this game week I collect 71 points. Game week started a little bit rough and end a lot better with some of my players who just saved my week. It was enough points to give me the green arrow and drop about 800,000 spot, just an inch of the million mark. A solid points for me and hopefully will keep an average of 70 or 80 points for the next weeks as well. So let's see what my team did this week. Sanchez were able to keep a clean sheet and the missing of key players in Brighton defense not seems to bother them. Their defense hold their ground and Sanchez had only 3 saves in the first 2 games. So no bonus points there, but at least a clean sheet. On defense, Shaw and Manchester United didn't manage to keep a clean sheet against Southampton and finished with a draw, even though Manchester United obviously were the better team and deserved the win. Shaw did gain 2 bonus points, or at least that. Alexander-Arnold with his clean sheet and assist were able to collect all 3 bonus points as well for a great 12 points performance. And for the men who were my biggest mistake so far, Target, who got the 0 points in Game Week 1 and didn't even play in Game Week 2. Ashley Young took his place after his very weak performance in Game Week 1 and I'm not seeing him back to the starting lineup anytime soon. Salah was my captain and again he blanked against Burnley even though he scored a wonderful goal in offside position. He seemed like the right choice for many to get the captaincy, but he didn't provide the points. I brought Son last week even though I knew playing against Wolves would be hard for Spurs. Was so happy that Spurs got a penalty, but my feeling changed pretty fast when I saw that Dele Alli took it. Son got some good looks on goal during the game but didn't able to get any returns. Buendia is another disappointment for me. After a great games in the preseason, he didn't show none of that in the first 2 games with Aston Villa in the league. With a quality striker like Ings in front of him, I really thought it would be much easier for him to get those returns. Burns, as Buendia, didn't show nothing for his previous games in the preseason and in his Community Shield against Manchester City. He was replaced on the 64th minute and were able to gain only 2 points. At least I could trust Benrahma again to save my game week. Another great performance by him with a goal and assist, taking those 2 bonus points as well. In the start of the season I called him an hidden gem. Well, he is not so hidden anymore. So his friend in front, who is my man on fire for this week with 2 goals, 1 assist and 3 bonus points. He is in the best form in the league right now and thank God I placed him over Watkins in the first game week. Or I just need to thank Watkins who got injured. Ings complete my 11 with another solid performance and a great goal against Newcastle. He didn't manage to do more than that in this game, but his presence were felt all along in the box. Onto my bench where Melia did took out 2 balls out of his net, but had 7 saves as well, who gained him 2 extra points. Luka Dean, who came in my starting 11 because Target didn't play, copied Target and got 0 points as well, with conceding 2 goals and a yellow card. Turning got injured again and managed to get a single point. So this is my team for Game Week 3. Melia will start in my goal this week. Burnley played the midweek game in the Cup and Wood and McNeil both played 90 minutes. So I'm guessing better chance for him to keep a clean sheet against Burnley away than Sanchez against Everton at home. Plus, Melia always challenge more and produce a lot more save than Sanchez, so if they both conceive, maybe Melia at least will get some saving points. Next is Alexander-Arnold, who will face the hardest game so far this season against Chelsea. Nevertheless, this game still can end goalless and there is always a chance for him to get some return from set piece maybe, even if Liverpool face an excellent defense like Chelsea. Maybe this week Luka Dean will finally get me some points. Facing Brighton away can be a good start for that. especially when Mupay seems to be injured for now. I'll be glad then if he can keep a clean sheet, and will be super happy if he will get his first return for this season. Shaw hopefully will keep a clean sheet as well against Wolves, who haven't scored yet in the league and face their third hard team after Leicester and Spurs. It can end the same as both previous game with 1-0 scores, so maybe Shaw and Esding will get both. Salah keep his place of course, even though he faced mighty Chelsea defense. After he blanked in the last game, I'm sure he will love to prove that he can score against one of the best defense in Europe, but this time he will do it without my captain shield. Will Benrahma keep his form, third game in a row? Hard to see it happen, but he is now in the best shape of his life, and he do face Crystal Palace at home, a team who played in the midweek as well. So as long as West Ham has a good fixtures, he will remain in my team. I guess this will be the final chance for Barnes to impress me and finally get something out of this game against Norwich. At home and against the weakest defense in the league, you have to produce something. Otherwise, he won't be here for game week 4. Son have a great chance to get some returns against Watford away. With Harry Kane help, now that he stays in Spurs, it will be a much easier job to get them. He is a strong candidate to be my captain for this game. And much like Burns, Buendia will have to show me what he didn't show me in previous games. Get return and get a lot of them against Brentford, who hadn't conceived a goal yet, but it was probably more luck than actually solid defense. He got so much potential, and let's hope he can produce something this game week, cause after that it will be much harder for him with the fixtures Aston Villa have next. Keeping with my offense of course from game week 1 with the best striker in the league so far. He may not score against Palace in the past and had only 6 assists in their previous meeting over the years, but with his shape right now, better chances he will get his first goal against them this game week. And Ings, who never play against Brentford, can continue to score as well. At home he should bring more of himself in his third game with Aston Villa. Watkins and Bailey probably won't play again, so let's hope the other midfielders will supply him enough balls to make the difference. On my bench, Sanchez will sit for this first time. Everton is in pretty good shape scoring wise, especially Calvert-Lewin, so I will put my trust this week on Melier. All my other players on the bench are not relevant for this game week, I reckon. I'm pretty much screwed if one of my starters won't play for some reason. Target will not start his game 2 after he's played midweek. Train is still on injury list for now, and I probably won't play him even if he is fit, because Arsenal will face Manchester City and Prussia long gone. So I do hope all my starting lineup will play so I can save 2 transfers for game week 4. That's my thoughts for my team this week. Keep what I have for one more week and roll my free transfer for next week, when many questions about the international break and which players will or will not play in game week 4. My captain choice will be decided minutes before the deadline. Son is still my number 1 pick for now, but I'm looking to Antonio as well. And maybe I will have a crazy moment and decide to captain Barnes, who knows. So this is it for now. If you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel for more amazing animation and graphic like no other channel. Leave a comment and tell me what you think on my team and who do you got. Goodbye and good luck to all.